Actress Rhiannon Hansen has been part of national Broadway tours and several films and TV series.
That's right, Ingrid. Now she's appearing in a senior thesis film where at Chapman. Our Maddie Fabricant is here to tell us more. Maddie?
Thanks, Ingrid and Caroline. Rhiannon Hansen's love for performance began early. Her dedication led her to her big break at just 19, being cast on MTV's Legally Blonde the musical, The Search for Elle Woods. I spoke to Rhiannon right here about acting. Check it out.
I came in third place, and then they said, hey, we love you so much. Will you come and be our Margot? I also understudied Elle. I went on more than 20 times, and it was so cool to experience that.
Today, she's bringing her theatrical experience to a different kind of stage. The student-led set of a new short film at Chapman University. The senior thesis film serves as a capstone project. The film follows a young woman named Colette, who copes with personal trauma through burlesque, all while confronting deep, systemic power imbalances. Joining us in the studio today, we have actor Rhiannon Hansen. Excuse me, Rhiannon. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, Rhiannon. You've played very bright, very bubbly, and occasionally blonde roles such as Elle Woods, Amber in Hairspray, or Patty in Grease. How was it stepping into a darker place for this film?
This was one of those opportunities that every actor really wants, right? In order to stretch who you are as an actor and who you are as a person. And after coming back from taking a hiatus, it was really fun to come into a different style of role and to give myself that opportunity to learn and grow from Tosca and from that experience and having one of those grittier type roles.
Amazing. Thank you. And then you've been on so many stages. You've been on so many sets. How is it coming to a Dodge College stage?
I will say this was one of the coolest experiences ever, especially when you're doing student films and stuff. You don't always have the opportunities to be in such a professional space. And that's truly what this set felt like. It was like being on a sound stage and on set. Just to watch it all come to life was so beautiful. And everyone was so professional and so lovely to work with. It was really just one of the highlights of my career. It's such a fun opportunity.
Thank you, Rhiannon. Thank you. Yeah. We are also joined by Dodge College graduating seniors and creative duo, writer, producer, and Navy veteran Carla Roxy Arce and Celine Wong, a senior directing student. Roxy, I read that you developed this project for over 3 years. What led you to write such a deep piece?
Thank you. So I served in the military, and while I was serving, I was also a sexual victim advocate for quite some time. So those kinds of stories resonated with me for a long time. I also take part in the subculture, rockabilly and retro vintage vibes. But with that, one of my best friends is a burlesque dancer and has been for over 20 years. So I thought, let me take a story similar to ones that I've heard before and put that on the backdrop of a burlesque nightclub.
That's amazing. We're all very excited to see it. And then Celine, I know that this film secured over $23,000 in grants, including from the Zonta International, and the Women of Chapman Endowed Student Filmmaker Fund as a director and Roxy's long-term collaborator. What are you hoping that people take away from this student production?
Well, as a director, I think what I really hope people take away is that this is a story. At the core, it's about survivorship. And through our character, Colette, we're able to get a glimpse of the backdrop and also the dark underbelly of the burlesque and also the adult entertainment industry. But most importantly, we want to remember that this is about female empowerment and that Colette, she's showing us that through her resilience and her journey of regaining her autonomy.
Thank you to these very strong women for joining me today. And congrats, Roxy and Celine, on your upcoming graduations. Yay! And Rhiannon on another fabulous performance. This is Maddie Fabricant reporting for Chapman News. Back to you, Ingrid and Caroline.